So hi everybody, it's Steve and welcome to the Football Stop, where it's another mail day. They're my favourite type of videos to make because it's the chance I get to show you guys what I've been buying, and it also means I've added a few more things to the collection, which is for me what it's all about. And yeah, I just really enjoy sharing these videos, sharing what I've been buying with you all. Now, just before I get into this, a lot of you watching this video haven't yet hit that subscribe button, so if that's you, then please hit that subscribe. You'll get lots more content like this, lots more about the state of the market, lots more about rookies on its way as well. So please hit that subscribe. Thanks. Right, first up today, we've got we've got a few different packages here. So we'll jump straight into this one. This one, I know what this one is because I know where it's come from. This has come from Spain off a website called Todo Colección, if that's how you say it. If you don't use that website, I highly recommend you checking it out. So this is a Cruyff postcard from the 1980s. Obviously not anywhere near his earliest stuff, which you'll find at the back end of the 1960s, but still, I just really like this card. I think it's cool. Got the signature on it. At this point in time, Cruyff had obviously released his own brand of sportswear, which is exactly what this postcard is showing, with the Cruyff bag and stuff like that. I don't own anything like that, but I'm sure people do. As you can see on the back, literally a postcard, so a little bit different. Still relatively hard to find these on eBay, especially. They don't come around too often, but I managed to pick this up really cheap actually off Todo Colección. So great little addition to the collection. In terms of storage, obviously you can get postcard top loaders, which will fit this, and SGC do actually grade postcards as well. So I might look into that because a few little dings which you'd expect with the age perhaps, but otherwise it's in really good condition, which is great. So that's the first thing for today's mail day. Next up, and I actually opened one by accident, so what I've done, as you can see, is I've actually tried to prep a bit more today rather than you guys spending ages watching me unravel my letters, my mail. So it's all about showing you what I've got, really, isn't it, rather than you seeing me struggle. So yeah, I picked these up actually over a month ago now, and they've taken ages to get here. So this is from the Topps Now Premier League cards from 2016. So if you're new to soccer, you'll know that. If you're new to soccer cards, you'll know that Topps still do their Topps Now cards on the website. They're like a print to order product, and they print as many as are ordered. And now the numbers are in the thousands. But what a lot of people forget is that they were doing them many years ago. So this is from 2016. Commanding Spurs score 5 on the 3rd of December 2016. Here we go. Tottenham returned to form with a huge 5-0 win against Swansea. 3 goals in the 10 minutes either side at half time, including a thunderous volley from Son Heung-min. But what made me buy this, like the print run I think is 121-ish, maybe what, yeah, I think 121. But it's an image of Son and Kane together, and for me, like, is there a better strike partnership in the world at the moment? Obviously when they're both fit, they're up there, aren't they? They're just absolutely world-class players. Son has a huge market from South Korea because he's just an idol over there, and Harry Kane, I mean, undervalued in my opinion, but yeah, to pick these up cheap is great. So that's next. Where am I? I was on this one. And then the actual thing that came in this one here was, oh yeah, so many of you know that I'll watch my videos. I'm a bit of a Ronaldo fan. Didn't have this. This is his Futera Platinum. Shout out to Futera. This is his 2003 Futera card. When you see the prices that other cards of Ronaldo are getting now, if you can pick these up for a few £, I think personally, my opinion, again, make your own judgments. I think it's a bargain. So yeah, and such a nice card in that traditional, that well-known yellow and blue for Brazil. I just remember watching this as a kid. With the little signature as well. So yeah, pleased to add that to a number of them. Next up, we're going back in time a little bit. We're going back in time again. Those of you that have watched my mail days know that you don't see that much modern. You see a bit of a blend, usually more geared toward vintage stuff like this. So this is quite a modern mail day for me, but this sets us back again to the early 20th century, this one. So this is a, if I can get it off, you'll see the back is a, anyway, we won't do that. So this guy doesn't get any attention in even vintage, in my opinion. This is Alex Riceback, sorry, Scottish player. He's most well known for being at Liverpool, basically. He moved to Liverpool at the start of the 20th century. He was captain when Liverpool won their first ever league title. Obviously, it wasn't the Premiership at that time, it was just the Football League. And what was kind of significant about him is that he won the league title with them as captain, and then 2 years later Liverpool got relegated. They probably got relegated because the Football League brought in new rules and regulations around wages. So at the time, the FA brought in a maximum wage of £4, which for a club like Liverpool at the time meant that a lot of players probably would have moved to Scotland. Riceback was one of them that probably would have moved, but decided to stay at the club. And what they did was they basically gave players other jobs at the club. So this guy himself actually had a job where he'd go around the local notice boards and make sure that the fixtures for Liverpool were correct, and they'd pay him extra for that to supplement the £4 that he was being paid to be a professional footballer. And that's how they managed to keep players like Alex Riceback on the team. At least that's my understanding. So he stuck with them through relegation, obviously got them back up, and he's considered probably their first superstar, I suppose. So very much like people go after Billy Meredith because he's one of the first superstars of football and obviously one of Manchester United's most iconic early players. I'd argue that this guy is kind of the same, but for Liverpool. So yeah, pleased to add this to the collection. So finally, this one we're going from the start of the 20th century up to this year. This is for you Match Attacks collectors out there. I know a few followers are Match Attacks collectors. This is the first time I've done this, so I thought I'll see what happens. So these are Power Play Match Attacks cards. So if you're wondering where I've got these from, I'll tell you. Yeah, so we've got Matthias de Ligt, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Kevin De Bruyne, N'Golo Kante, and Jan Oblak. Now, there's more than just this 5 to collect. Tops are going to hate me because I'm giving them more work here. But what happens is if you submit or you open 5 packets of Match Attacks, I think it's just the pound ones, pop them in an envelope, send them to Tops with your return address. They'll send you these basically. So yeah, I sent 5 collection 5 off, or is it 4? You get 4. Yeah, so I sent the empty packets off to see what happens, and this is what happened. No, you get 5. There was one hidden. So there we are. Nice little De Bruyne card. You don't see them very often. I'm sure somebody will really appreciate these. Yeah. So there you go. That's how you get them, guys. So that wraps it up. It's a short mail day today. I've got a few things waiting or on hold at the post office. So we've got the Ronaldo Forterra card, the Match Attacks, the Alex Riceback Ogden cigarettes, the Cruyff postcard, and the 2 Tops Now Premier League cards with Heung-min Son and Harry Kane. I think that's it. None in this. Yeah, we're done. So short and sweet. If you enjoyed this, then please make sure you've hit that subscribe. Go check out some of the other mail days, and you'll see a real range of stuff. Like I said, typically a lot older than this. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I look forward to bringing you another video very soon. Bye bye.